Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I review toys every Saturday, and today I have for you some of the toys from the Saturday morning cartoons back in the late 60s and early 70s, and still they show them today. Scooby-Doo. These are the Scooby-Doo Friends and Foes action figures. They include the Friends, which are Freddie on the left, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby. And then behind them, we've got some of the creepy monster guys. We'll go over those in a little bit. But first of all, I want to show you these action figures in more detail. Freddie and Shaggy are the tallest, but Shaggy is definitely taller than Freddie. Let me tell you how tall Freddie is. He's nearly 5 inches tall, and Shaggy is a bit over 5 inches tall for size reference of these toys. The heads move from side to side a bit, not all the way around. The arms move up and down. They're jointed at the elbow. The waist doesn't move. They can't sit, so the hips don't move, but the knees do move. So I'm not sure you saw all that, but there's the movement in the legs. Head turns side to side. And then next to him, we've got Daphne. She moves in the same way. Actually, her head doesn't move. Arms move up and down. She moves at the elbows. She moves somewhat at the hip, a little bit. And knees are jointed as well. Velma. Velma's one of my favorites. Her head turns quite a bit. They're wearing their original clothes from the show. These are molded part of their bodies. Clothes are not removable. Velma was always losing her glasses. She couldn't see, and they were having to try to run away from the monsters, and she would always have to try to find her glasses. Shaggy was a crazy guy. His head moves pretty far, farther than the other ones. Arms move up and down, jointed at the elbow. His legs move pretty high up, and then knees are jointed. These are such cool characters. Scooby-Doo, he's the main character of the show. His head turns. Actually turns all the way around. He's articulated at both the top of his leg and the knee. And his tail turns around. Scooby-Doo, he's super cool. Now, let me move these guys out of the way so I can show you the monsters behind them better. And on the left-hand side, we've got Redbeard. These monsters were always people who were like the bad guy in the show, and they were dressed in costume, and they would act like they were ghosts, and they would always be chasing them to try to keep them from finding out what they were doing that was wrong. This Redbeard only moves at the shoulder. His legs don't move. These are Hasbro, Hanna-Barbera. It says Charter Limited. And then this is the Creeper. When I was little, he always scared me. I think it was because of his eyes. Look at that. Look at his eyes. Crazy looking. His arms move up and down. His head does not turn. His body is stationary other than his arms. He did not come as part of the Friends and Foes set. So he's either a single character or from another set, Scooby-Doo set. This is the Witch Doctor. His arms move as well. Body is stationary on these guys. And this guy, you can tell, he's not a ghost. Look at the mask he's wearing. You can tell. It's just a mask. And then this guy is called Ghost Rider. He also scared me a lot on the show when I was little. Let me get a close-up of his face. Red eyes. Very scary, creepy look. His head doesn't turn. His arms move up and down. He is jointed at the elbow. And he's jointed at the hips so he could sit. And jointed at the knees. Okay, let me sit him down because he doesn't really like to stand that well. He doesn't want to sit either. Okay. I did also want to show you that I have a few items from another Scooby-Doo playset. It's called the Scooby-Doo Pirate Crew. These are smaller than the other figures. I've got Shaggy there. And this is Phantom Shadow. He was one of the monsters or bad guys. Look at him with his chain down here. And then I also have the Pirate Crew van. It's a pullback van, so you could pull it back, and then it would roll forward. It doesn't move real well in my light box, but I love these characters. They look so much like the characters from the cartoon show. I loved watching this on Saturdays. That's the only day we could watch cartoons back in the 60s and 70s. They didn't have cartoons on every day like they have them on now. So we really loved to get up in the morning on Saturday mornings and watch cartoons, and this was one of my favorites. There's Velma again. You can see the difference in the size of the miniature or smaller. About 3 inches. Shaggy's little, right around 3 inches. So they're smaller than the other action figures. There's a lot of cool monsters that were part of the show. There are some other monsters. I don't have all the bad guys that came with the Friends and Foes set. There's a couple more I need to try to get, and I'll be on the lookout for those. I hope that you liked my video. I hope that you liked these toys. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I'll see you next time with more cool stuff. Thanks for watching.